Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class of biology in the fascinating world of biology. Throughout this course, we will learn about small intestine and their parts. Now, here we are going to discuss, and our main purpose is to improve our reading skills. Now, let's start this small intestine and its parts. Small intestine start from these are the parts here. Stomach is present, pancreas is present, and at the end of stomach small intestine is start here. The first part of small intestine is duodenum, and next inside the large intestine a covered small intestine. Second part is jejunum, and the last one part of small intestine is ileum. Three parts of small intestine: duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Now we read about the small intestine. The small intestine consists of the U-shaped duodenum. U-shaped duodenum. Here is present are the U-shaped duodenum, the jejunum, and the much coiled ileum. In humans, the small intestine is about 6 meters long. These small intestines coiled and further coiled, and its total length is 6 meters, like 6 meters long. The lining of the walls of the small intestine contains glands which secrete digestive enzymes. The wall of the small intestine is also adapted to absorb digested foods, products, and water. In small intestine, the main purpose of small intestine is to digest food and water. The detailed structures of the walls of the small intestine figure 6.20. 6.20. Hang in their intestines do not simply hang in mid-air. Both the small and large intestines are attached to the wall of the abdominal cavity by thin transparent membranes called mesenteries. The jejunum and the ileum. In most mammals, the jejunum and ileum parts of the small intestine cannot be differentiated, but they are easily identified in humans. Organs and glands associated with the gut. The liver, gallbladder, and pancreas are not part of the gut. However, they are associated with it. It means that liver, gallbladder, pancreas not part of small intestine but associated with it because secretions secreted by gallbladder, pancreas are fall into the small intestine, which is the first part of small intestine in duodenum. They all play important roles in nutrition. The liver. The liver is the largest gland in the body. It is dark red and is made up of 5 lobes, 3 on the right and 2 on the left. Attached to the lower surface of the liver are 3 blood vessels: the hepatic portal veins, the hepatic vein, and the hepatic artery. You will learn more about these blood vessels later in this chapter. The liver cells secrete bile. Bile is an alkaline greenish yellow liquid containing bile salts and bile pigments. Bile does not contain enzymes, so it cannot digest food. But bile salts speed up the digestion of fat. Bile pigments give bile its color. Bile pigments are waste product and are removed with feces or undigested matter. Gallbladder. The gallbladder. Bile is stored temporarily in the gallbladder. The gallbladder is greenish yellow bag attached to the liver. When the gallbladder contracts, the bile flows into the duodenum via the bile duct. The pancreas. The pancreas is a gland connected to the duodenum by the pancreatic duct. The bile duct joins the pancreatic duct just before the pancreatic ducts open into the duodenum. The pancreas produces pancreatic juice which contain digestive enzyme. These hormones play an important role in the controlling the concentration of glucose in the blood and carbohydrates metabolism. Now we look at this diagram and see the parts of small intestine. Small intestines are parts of digestive system which start from mouth and end at anus. The first part of small intestine is duodenum, second one is jejunum, third one is ileum. These are the parts of digestive system, and the main function of small intestine is absorption of food and water. And in small intestine about the digestive system, liver, gallbladder and pancreas are also involved in the process of digestion. Liver, gallbladder and pancreas are not parts of digestive system but it associated with digestive system, so that the digestion of these glands secretes digestive enzyme which digest the food. Without these enzymes, food digestion does not take place. Here we discuss about the small intestine. I hope this lecture is very useful for you. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. We will meet in our next class.